Papa's these bees, we've got something that's kind of exciting, at least it is to me, may not be to you. I've got a video set up on the ins and outs of this Apimaye hive, and we're going to take this day today, which is kind of a pretty day, a little windy, but pretty, and move the resource nucleus hive over into the Apimaye hive. You can see there's a lot of bees up under here, and I think it's just not sealed very well. I want to get this done before winter. So this is one of the winter breakdown videos, so here we go. It's going to be for, again, to move everything over into here, but what we want to do, we have a couple of issues with that. One, in fact, these are the really nice feeders we talked about, but one of the issues is it's 7 frame instead of 5 frame on top and bottom, so we'll have to deal with that. But first thing we're going to have to do is to get ready for just the bottom frames. So what we'll do is we'll go in here and try to break this thing apart. You see there's quite a few bees in here. Part of the issue that we have when you go to do something new like this is the fact that the bees are used to coming to this one spot, so you know what we'll end up doing is moving this down in its place. But in the meantime, in a short while, we'll have to move this. These are pretty calm bees. That's good to see. At least the ones in here are calm. One of the things I'm going to do, and I should have already done it, is I've got a new smoker here. It's an electric smoker, and what it will do, I've never used it before. In fact, I haven't even fired it up yet. But they say within 5 seconds of plugging into the battery here, you'll start having smoke. And yeah, I can see the smoke kind of coming. It'll take a little bit. Yeah, so you can see the smoke. Oh, you may not be able to see it, but there's smoke coming in here. The great thing about this, especially for a hobby beekeeper, is that you waste so much fuel when doing a fired, actual lit smoker, because you're not going to be doing that much. Whereas a commercial person is going to be doing 20 or 30 hives maybe in a row. So this is helpful in that when you're done with it, you just unplug it and it turns it off. It stops doing it. Another thing is the smoke is really calming because it's not hot. At least as hot as what you normally would get out of a lit box. So interesting there. And I'll probably do a video on how that thing sets up here shortly, so you can kind of get an idea. Because for a hobby beekeeper, I think it's a great thing to do. So what we'll do is we'll take this box off first, because again, you want to put them back in there in the same order in which you took them out. A little bit of smoke. One of the things we'll do is we'll add, I've got some frames here to add, so we'll just start taking them out. So this one will go back in just in the order in which we took it out. And we'll go to the next frame. Lots of really nice brood pattern here on both sides. I'm hoping to see the queen, but I don't see her. She could be in any of these, so we'll take a quick look. You can tell the difference in the smell. Kind of clean off some of this. There was some drone brood on top of here, which really kind of surprises me, because I wouldn't have thought they would have been making drones this time of year. They're bringing in lots and lots of pollen. Let me see right quick if I can see the queen. Don't see her. Goodness, lots of weight here. Lots of nice honey. You see the honey there and some more pollen there. So set this one down in. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll put a couple of frames. In fact, before I do that, I need to go ahead and try to dump the bees. Otherwise, I'll put this down here, and then they can work their way back in. This is a slatted rack for lots of bees. And I've got a mixture of strictly foundation as well as used comb here that we'll give them, so they won't have to build out all new comb. And again, as I mentioned in the other video, the great thing about these things is you can lock them together. That way the wind won't blow them over, you don't have to strap them down. Goodness gracious, look at all that honey. They're going to have plenty, also some brood on this side. That's really nice. Getting a little bit more smoke here. As is typical, you'd find the majority of the honey is going to be in this upper box, which was the upper box and will be the upper box in the Apimaye. Again, lots of nice honey here. They've really kind of overdone this one, overfilled this one. Trying to see if I see any queen, but I don't. Again, lots of weight. That means these girls will have plenty of honey for the winter. See lots of really nice brood pattern here, and then the rainbow of honey like you normally see, and then probably a little bit of pollen in there as well. So. Oh man, lots of honey here. Look at that, that's full. I think I'm going to pull this one all the way over on the edge. Give them a little bit of head start. And now we just hope that our queen was inside on one of these frames. So the next thing we'll need to do is to move this back over pretty much to where the other one was. That way when they try to come back in, it'll be familiar to them as far as the location goes. And you can see on the front here, there's just an awful lot of bees. So we'll put more smoke to get the feeders on. And we'll come back later and put some feed in here, although I'm not sure they really need it. Okay, so this is in place. Everything's in place. And now we'll put the top on. Okay, we've got some more bees here. They didn't get the message. Okay, I'm going to put some of these attachments here to where they can crawl up if they need to. See just how many bees there are on the front of this, and of course they would have been inside. They're able to get in and out of there. It's just going to take them a while to get used to it because it's so different from what they're used to. Well, we've got them away. There's bees all over the place. This was really a full hive. I knew it was. This is our resource nuke, in case I had failed to mention that earlier. And that resource nuke was one that we created with 2 frames from our kitchen hive back early in the spring, and it's just grown this much. They made their own queen, and then they just kept growing and growing and growing. So it's awesome to see these bees, the way they work. It's so fun and so interesting. So if you would come back and join us, subscribe. We're trying to get some more subscribers. If you like the video, hit the like button, and also ring the little bell. That'll let you know when we've got a new video out. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.